What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to go over a couple of my everyday carry setups for this winter. Now, I do things a little differently over here. I've always been the type of person to have a carry rotation rather than just one carry gun. If I limit myself to a Glock 19, then I struggle being comfortable as well as being able to take it to certain places where a Glock 19 simply won't work. I mean, that's fine. Everyone can tell themselves that a Glock 17 on a bike ride with your kids is comfortable and just fine, but try a Hellcat. Try a Glock 26. I promise that 26 will shoot just as flat as that 17 does, right? So that's typically how I think. I'm pretty active in everything I do, with my kids, with my career, everything. Therefore, I like to carry like it. A lot of people don't like that. It is what it is. I carry to fit my needs, and that's it. And sometimes, nothing wrong with even carrying just because it's what you like. It is what it is. As long as it's on you, that's the battle. 70% of self-defense encounters with a firearm are just about having it on you, never using it, barely even brandishing it. A small percentage of that. And that's according to that Georgetown study, right? All right, anyways, let's get into it. Okay, and I just do want to preference this, right? Where I live, it gets extremely cold. So people are going to be wearing 3, 4, 5 layers. Some days it's going to be -50 with the wind chill, -30, -40 with the wind chill. Carhartt bibs, Carhartt jackets, heavy clothes material, right? So I just want to preface it with that. Right here, Ruger LCP Max. Now, this is definitely not my #1 choice. Definitely not. I try to avoid carrying a 380 in the winter. But like I said, I keep it open as an option because you never know when you just got to slip something into a coat pocket, slip something into a pocket. Or on top of that, it's extremely nice as a backup gun. But what you'll see is I make up for it with the ammo. Solid projectile, Underwood Extreme Defenders, 68 grains. These things actually, get a little bit of speed going behind them, right? But they're solid projectiles, and that's what I'm going for in wintertime here with all the layers people are going to be wearing, especially people who want to, rob or stick you up or whatever the case may be, right? Like I said, this is definitely not my #1 go-to option, but if I need something small for the job, I got to get somewhere, whatever the case may be, this is what I'm going with. And pretty interesting story. Someone who watches the channel, I think he actually has a channel called Road to GM 26. So Road to Grandmaster 26. Shout out to you. I was actually at work the other day, just pulled up from another job, tired as can be, strolling up to the job, and he just points me out. He goes, "Hey, you're Spin Firearms." I'm like, "Yeah." Had a nice conversation. He carries a Glock 20, or he loves the Glock 26, obviously. But what did I do? I showed him that I'm carrying. And what did I have? I actually have a Glock 43 with a Glock store upper that actually I got working for a buddy. He said it couldn't work. All you had to do was use an OEM barrel. Sometimes it's that simple. But anyways, he donated to the channel. This is my work carry. Looks like crap. I don't really care. 6+1. It runs. Carry a backup mag. This is legit my work carry. And the pocket holster I carry it in is actually the one that my buddy and I are designing. And before that, for the Ruger LCP, that is the Hog Holsters pocket holster. I'll show you guys real quick with the push-off tab. Now, don't forget, we are designing a pocket holster that will obviously rival this one, but I got to give my props where props is due. The Hog Holsters pocket carry is a pretty decent holster. So, but anyways, just a simple Glock 43. It fits in my pocket. It's 9mm, powerful enough, reliable. I can put it in my work jacket, and it fits in every single pair of work pants and work shorts that I have. So, yeah, just a simple Glock 43. Can go a long way. Next up, obviously, a Glock 26, and I carry that in this holster, or I'm going to show you a trick in a second. This is a Blacksmith Tactical with a monoblock, a claw, a wedge, and a mid-height sweat guard. What's interesting is I can also carry it in this one, but I'll show you a trick in a second what else I can carry in this, right? Anyways, works great as a combo. What do I carry with? Underwood Extreme Defenders. Once again, Underwood Extreme Defenders for my 9mm. Pierce grip extension, boom. I'm not racking the slide, guys. We're fine. We're adults. We know how to handle firearms, right? But yeah, awesome setup. Not my #1 go-to in the wintertime, but Glock 26 you just can't beat. And with the solid projectiles, they're beasts, right? And then also, I do like to throw in the X grip from time to time and give me Glock 19 capacity, because that's a Glock 19 mag with a X grip on it. So 15+1, a good solid ergonomic feeling pistol with 16 rounds and still being short and comfortable in this direction. Next up, let's see. This is probably my favorite for winter carry, and that's going to be the Glock 27, right? This is the Gen 5. Now, like I was saying, that Glock 26 and this Gen 5 right here have different widths. This is a old holster Blacksmith Tactical used to make. Check that out. It opens up top while still giving you retention. I wish they still made it, but luckily I got it because I was a customer, you know, way before I did anything on YouTube with them. But yeah, once again, code SPM for 10% off at Blacksmith Tactical. They make great products. I really wish they'd bring this one back. I really wish, because now I can flex it in between my Gen 5s, Gen 3s, and Gen 4s, and so on. But Black 26 Gen 5. And what that guy mentioned to me, he actually gave me a good idea. The guy that I saw in person, he was actually an appliance guy while I was doing plumbing. This right here, if you put a 9mm conversion barrel, you get even less recoil because of the thicker slide in the Glock 27 Gen 5s. Actually a very smart idea. So if you convert this down to 9mm, turn it into a 26, it's already going to be flatter shooting right from the get-go, right? Anyways, what do I carry with these? These are the 3 mags I carry. And they're basically double taps. These are the same and these are the same. I believe 135 grain and 165 grain. Every round you see right here, look how ridiculous. It's just stupid. Just stupid. Every round you see right here gets 515 foot-pounds of energy and above out of a 3.5-inch barrel. This is a 3.43-inch barrel. So 500 plus foot-pounds of energy out of a tiny carry gun like this. And with the Henning Group base plate, you can sneak an extra round in there, making this right here 11 plus 1 for 12 rounds of 40. All 500 plus foot-pounds of energy. Stupid. Just stupid. I don't get why people don't think like that sometimes. Then right here is just a Pierce grip extension for maximum concealability while still getting a little bit of finger contact. And you all know this. 10 plus 1 with the plus 1 Glock OEM mag. I just love the setup right here. Absolutely love it. Oh yeah, and I am running a DPM guide rod. I have a bunch of them. Never a single problem. I've ran them in the Glock 28s, Glock 27s, Glock 26s, and Glock 33s. Never a single problem. Never even a hiccup. And this is my carry gun 27 right here. A little bit of wear and tear to it, but overall, it's really held up on the finish. Really a nice gun, guys. They did a good job with the Gen 5s. Now, last but not least, this is probably going to be my biggest carry gun for winter. That's my Glock 30S. This thing's a beast. I absolutely love this thing. And up top, we have the Dove Mounting Solutions kit. So we're mounting a 407K X2 on there. 0 issues. This thing's climbing towards 1,000 rounds of 45. Stayed 0. Not shaking, not rattling, not becoming loose. It's a sick kit. Comes with that fiber optic front. Nice little co-witness at the base. Yeah, I absolutely love that kit. Anyways, if you guys are interested in that, I'll put it in the top comment down below. But Glock 30S, 9 plus 1 or 10 plus 1. But check these out. G9 defense rounds. Solid projectiles for that slow 45. 9 plus 1, right? Just ridiculous. 135 grains in 45 ACP. That's about half the weight. Those things rip. Right here, I believe these go, I want to say, I might be misspeaking, but 1,600 feet per second. 45 ACP, I believe they're 78 grain. Similarly to defense rounds, if I'm looking to save some weight, but still get some capacity, 10 plus 1. We have rounds going about 1,600 feet per second that are this massive. It's ridiculous. These things sound like cannon going off. And last but not least, I will carry these from time to time, but they're heavy. I believe these are 235 grain Winchester Rangers. So that would be a 10 plus 1 setup. But still, a heck of a round with nasty, nasty ballistics. That's my winner every time carry setups. Nothing crazy, right? Only 1 dot out of all of them. You know, just all Blacksmith Tactical holsters, basically. A lot of Glocks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.